everyone, nice to see you guys again. This is teacher Mandy. So without further ado, let's get into the lesson. Okay, so today we are going to learn 3.1, which is we are winning. This is the topic, okay? So in this class, we're going to talk about what you are doing at the moment, especially the sports, okay? So we are focused on sports, this class, okay? So let's think about the one question. Do you like playing sports? Do you like playing sports, right? What is sports? We can see here, there are a lot of different sports here, right? You can see we can have what? Football, volleyball, and the badminton, right? So we have many sports here. So this is called sports, okay? So do you like playing sports? Think about this question. If you say, yes, I do. Yes, I like playing sports, right? So you just answer, yes, I do. If you don't, you can answer, no, I don't, right? But I'm sure almost everyone, cannot say everybody, okay, but almost everyone, we all have our like kind of preference for sports, right? So maybe you like this one, maybe you don't like that one, but we do have some sports that we like. Is that right? Okay. Now let's see another question, like what kind of sports do you play? What kind of sports do you play, right? What kind of sport do you play? Think about this question. Do you play badminton? Do you play basketball? Do you play volleyball? Right? What kind of sports do you play? Okay, think about the words of sports. Okay, then you can answer this question like, I play badminton. I play badminton, right? Okay. Yeah. How do you play? How do you play? How do you play is like you play with which instrument? Okay, do you play ping pong with a ping pong bat, right? Do you play with a badminton bat, right? Yeah. And how do you play? Like you play with friends or like you play alone by yourself, right? Okay, how do you play? Maybe you can say, okay, I play in a team with my friends and we play with a very good badminton bat. Okay, and we also play with a shuttlecock, with a shuttlecock. Is that right? Okay, so we need to think about these words to describe the activities that we're gonna do, right? Okay, now let's see next one. Do you know words of sports? Okay, we are gonna learn some words of the sports. Okay, no worries. Now let's see. Look at the mind map. Try to complete each diagram with at least 3 items. That means at least 3 vocabulary. Okay, so the first one we can see here. Letter yes, we have people, right? We have places. In the second one, we have places. We have games. We have verbs. We have equipment. And we have types. Okay, so now let's get into one by one. Okay. Now let's see first one, people. So do you know these words? Like when you play, do you know these people, right? We need to talk about like the people, like look at here in the left part here. Okay, look at here. We have sportsman, we have sportswoman, we have athlete, we have opponent, competitor, referee, and umpire, and the spectator, right? Okay, so we have these vocabulary. Do you understand one by one? Yes. Okay, if you don't understand, you may check it out in the dictionary and you can post it here. Okay, so what is sportsman? It's like the people who play sports, right? We say sportsman. Okay, sportswoman, so should be woman, right? It should be a woman. Okay, and athlete is like the sports man or woman who play the sports in a match, right? In a match for our country or for our team, right? Something like that. Opponent is like what? Opponent and competitor. This is like, opponent is like the someone who gonna play with you, but you win, they will lose. Okay, or he or they will lose, or they lose, you will win. Okay, so that they are gonna be called opponent. Okay, or competitor. Okay, so what's the difference between opponent and competitor here? What's the difference between opponent and competitor here? You guys can check it out in the dictionary. It's okay. What's the difference? Opponent is kind of like negative way to say, right? Someone who is like against you, like who is your opponent. That means he or she compete with you, right? In a negative way, right? They are just your opponent. You should win, fight for your winningness, right? Something like that. But competitor is something like positive way to say it, because you have competitor, then you can compete, okay, for better success, okay. Referee, this is like who writes the reference for you, right? Or you are the reference of someone. Someone give you a reference, so you are the referee, right? Umpire. So what is umpire? Think about it. Is it empire? No, it's umpire. So what is umpire? Think about it. Umpire is an official who watches a game or match closely to enforce the rules or arbitrate on matters arising from the play. Okay, do you understand? Like act as an umpire. So this is a specific in the sports area. Okay, it's called who watches a game or match closely to enforce the rules. Okay, so what is umpire? Is something like a judge. Okay, you judge how many points this team gonna get, how many points this team gonna get, right? And this is gonna lose point or win the point. Okay, so this is the umpire. So it can also say like a judge. Okay, like a judge. Okay, and this one is spectator. Spectator is like a kind of like audience. Is that right? Spectator, right? Like audience who watch the game, right? Like the person who watches at a show, game, or other event. So actually, there are many people to watch the game, especially like a match. For example, a basketball match in your university or school, right? Then many people come to see. Right? So those people are called spectator. Okay, sometimes we can say audience, no problem at all. Okay, so if you don't understand each of these words, try to search from the internet. Okay, yes, any words you don't understand now? Yeah, and we can see here referee, right? This one and the umpire, these are two, can also mean, this referee can also have like similar meaning with the umpire, which is also closely to the judge, J-U-D-G-E, closely to the judge, okay? So referee have two meanings, right? One is like someone write a reference for the other, so the person is called referee, right? And another meaning here is about connected to sports, which is kind of like a judge, like a person is a person, right? An official or is a person who watches a game or match closely to ensure that rules are adhered to, and in some sports, to arbitrate on matters arising from the play. The referee is sent off two French players. So it's kind of like a judge as well. Okay, so do some research about sports so we know some of the vocabulary here. Okay, no problem. Okay, you can check it out in the internet if you still don't understand. Okay, you can use Google Translate or you can use ChatGPT to help you guys to understand this vocabulary. Okay, and don't forget to read this vocabulary and try to remember that as well. Okay. Yes, that's good. And now let's come to the next. Wait a moment. Okay. Next one, we come to the places, right? We see places here. Places is like we stay there and play the sports right there. So this is called places. Okay. Or we can say what? Stadium, right? So we have here many words to describe that places. One is hall, H-A-L-L, hall, right? One is center, stadium, we just say stadium, and field, or pitch, or track, right? So these words are describing the sports where it happened, right? Where it happened, where it played. Oh, it can play in a hall, play in a center, play in a stadium, or play in a field, a sports field, right? Or play in a pitch, or play in a track. Okay, so look at these words and try to search to understand the meaning. What is a hall? What is center? Do you understand, guys? Hall means what? Hall means an area in a building onto which rooms open. Rooms open. So it's like hall is like it's inside the building, but the doors are open. Okay, so this is a hall. Okay, so center means what? What is center? Think about it. What is center? What is center? How do we actually we understand it, but how do we explain what is center, right? Center is like is a place, but maybe in the middle ground of that place. That's we call center, right? Yes, it's like center is the focus, attention focused on maybe in the middle part of that playground or something, right? So this is called center. Okay, in the middle point of a circle or sphere, in the middle point of a circle or sphere. So that's one we call center, right? Okay, so it's like the center is like something right in front of some field. Okay, so that's called center. Maybe in the room, maybe in the building, maybe it's outside of the building, right? Okay, next one is stadium. I think you guys know this word very well, right? Stadium. What is stadium? Stadium is like how to say it? It's a sports arena with tires of seats for spectaculars. So stadium is like normally can hold the match, right? So many people sit in the stadium in the seats. The seats can have lower to high like this. So many people can see in the back side, can see like we watch a movie like that, right? And the seats like one by one, higher and higher. So everybody see the match, the football match, or see the basketball match, right? We sit in the stadium. We sit in the stadium and we watch. Okay, so this is called stadium. And next one is field, right? Field is like normally we say sports field. Okay, it's kind of like playground in the university. We have sports field. Maybe we have grass on it, like the real grass on it, right? So this is called field. Next one is pitch. So what is pitch? You guys may search it. What is pitch? Think about it. Pitch in sports, like this is very specific for sports. Some of you guys may know it, right? Especially boys. Okay, if you like sports, maybe you know, right? So what is pitch? Actually, pitch have pitch we know one is about sound, right? Like high pitch, this is a high pitch. Low pitch, low pitch. So pitch is about sound, and here pitch is about sports. It have another meaning. Okay, sometimes one word have several meanings. Is that right? So here the pitch means what? Pitch means throw the ball for batter to try to hit. Like throw it and try to hit it. Pitch. You throw the ball and you try to hit it. That's what we call pitch. Okay. Okay, man. So throw it like pitch. Pitch is like maybe you play the basketball, you pitch to make it get into the basket, right? So that's what we call pitch. Okay. And track. What is track? These words are very professional about sports, right? So try to give you a specific, like accurate definition. Okay, what is track? A track is a rough path or mirror road, especially when beaten by use rather than constructed. So track also have several meanings, right? It's at least 2 meanings, right? Track, we know track is like kind of like a road or path, right? But here in the sports, it means that means what? Track. Yeah, it means follow the course or trail or someone or something, typically in order to find them or note their location at various points. So track is like, maybe you can track your team members, like location, right? Maybe you can track your team members' location. So track is like in the sports, yeah, it's hard to know. Oh, I know now. It's like you run. For example, you run, right? You run in the track. Okay, not outside of the track. You run in the track. We have first track, second track, third track, fourth track, and you run and you have a competition. So we have track there. It's kind of like a road, okay? In some places, especially when you do the running game, right? You need to have the different tracks, right? Okay, so these are the words for places, okay? If you don't understand, check it out. Okay, especially to check the meaning concerning with the sports, okay? One word may have different meanings, but we need to think about the meaning connected with sports here. Okay, now let's see next one. Next one we can see is like verbs here, verbs. So how can we use, like what kind of verbs we can use here? We can say be fond of. Be fond of. Be fond of means what? It's kind of like. Be fond of. So be here can change to am, is, are. Is that right? Right? Yes. Okay. So be here can change to am, is, are. So you can say I am. He is. Right? For example, I am fond of playing badminton. I am fond of playing badminton. I am fond of playing ping pong. I am fond of playing ping pong. So that means I like playing ping pong. Okay. So what's the difference between fond of and like? Like fond of is like more like you like it more. Fond of. Okay, not just like, but like it more. Okay. I'm fond of playing ping pong. Okay. So he is fond of playing basketball. He is fond of playing basketball. Okay. So next one is about what? Be keen. Being on or keen on. Guys, think about it. Be keen on. ใช่ไหม Be keen on. Okay. Be keen on is an idiom that means to be very interested in life or want to do something. Okay. For example, we can say he is. He is keen on playing tennis. He is keen on playing badminton. Okay. So this one is more like the degree of likeness is higher than be fond of or likeness, like very interested. Very interested. Be keen on. Very interested. Okay. Very interested. Be keen on. Okay. Next one is be good at. Be good at. Be good at. So what does this mean? Be good at. Be good at is like you are good at doing something. Like you play it very, very well. You play it very well. Okay. Sometimes we like something, but doesn't mean we can play it very well. Is that right? Yes. We just like it, but doesn't mean we can play it very well, right? So be good at. You can also change to am or is or are. For example, you can say, I am good at. I am good at playing ping pong. I am good at playing ping pong, which is true. Okay, I'm good at playing ping pong. Okay, I'm not good at playing basketball. I'm not good at playing basketball, right? So you can say he is good at playing basketball. He is very tall. He practice every day. So he's good at playing basketball. That means he can play very well. Okay. And last one is compete in a sport. Compete in a sport. Like you have a competition with someone else. Okay. Compete like you play you and him, you and another one, or you and your team and another team, and you compete to see who is gonna win, who is gonna lose, right? Win or lose, right? So in that case, we compete in a sport. This one in a sport is like any sport. Maybe you compete in a badminton match, or you compete in a ping pong match, right? Or you compete in a basketball match, a football match, right? Okay, like that. Okay, so here you just say he completes, right? Competes. He competes, okay, in a sport, So sport you can try to change to any sport here, okay? Yes. Okay, now let me erase this one. Okay, now let's see next one. Next group of words. Now let's see it. Next one is about types. We can see here. When we talk about sports, right, we can say there are different types of sports. For example, we can say indoor sports or outdoor sports, winter sports or summer sports or athletics sports or water, motor or extreme. Okay, so do you understand this vocabulary here, guys? Indoor, what does this mean? So indoor, door is like indoor is kind of like in the room, right? Play in the room, right? Play in the building. Okay, now not outside, right? Play in the building. So this is called indoor. So outdoor is easy, right? So it's outside of your door. So that means like it's not play in the building, but it's play outside, like without anything there, like in the sports field. Okay, in the sports field. Yeah. And we have winter and summer, right? Winter is like play the sports in the winter, right? We have Olympic Games, winter Olympic Games, right? And summer Olympic Games as well. Is that right? So yes, we have winter and summer, indoor and outdoor, right? And we also have athletics. Athletics. So what is this? Guys can check it out. What is athletics? Check it out in dictionary. What is athletics? Okay, athlete, we just say athlete here. It means the person who is proficient in sports or other forms of physical exercise, like who can play the sports very well. So that person is athlete, right? Athlete can represent your country to compete with another country, right? In the Olympic Games, right? Those people, we call it athletes. Okay, and here athletics is like so here is one of the type of sports, athletics. So should be many other types of athletics as well, right? So now let's see, athletics here, it means like one of the types. So it's like, you guys can check in this one. This is like a specific professional words for sports. Okay, so it's like for example, running belongs to athletics. Okay, so it's like a physical sports or games of any kind. The sports competing in track and field events, including running races, that's what we call athletics. Okay, or various competitions in jumping and throwing, like jump. you jumping, that is also called athletics. Okay. So running, of course, like race, R-A-C-E, race, race, running, running in the track. We just say track, right? Running in the track. Okay, you run in the track. So this one is called athletics. Okay, yeah. We also have water, right? Water may be like something with swimming, right? That's called water. That one is motor, motor like motorcycle, right? Next one is about the extreme. What is extreme? What's extreme? Extreme is like how to say it? Extreme. Extreme is like extreme sports is like words like what diving or something. For example, we can say it's like it's like hard, like very dangerous, right? It's very dangerous, like extreme, right? Some people try the extreme sports, maybe gonna be easily to die, right? So it's like it has a higher degree of risk, okay, of injury or death. Okay, so extreme sports, yeah, some people like it, some people love to try it. Okay, they want to get the excitement. Okay, for me personally, I don't like extreme sports. Okay, yeah, I only like some indoor and outdoor sports. Okay, which is not that dangerous. Okay, so extreme sports is very dangerous. So easy to get hurt, get injury. Okay, so you guys should pay attention to this as well. Okay, yes, good. Okay, these are the vocabularies, right, of these kind of groups. Now we have more like equipment here. Wait a moment, please. Okay, make sure you understand this vocabulary, right? Okay. Oh, sorry. Last one is, oh, not last one. Next one. Okay, maybe like, now let's see this one, equipment. We have equipment here is like, we should use the equipment or we use like something to play, right? Something to play. So what we need, for example, we need a helmet, right? We need a helmet. Okay, this one is, helmet is what? It's like your hat, put in your hat, right? For example, if you ride a motorbike, you need to wear a helmet to protect your brain, right? Okay, and you need to have a ball, right? You need to have a ball to play. Basketball, ping pong ball. Okay, you need to have a ball, yeah. And you need to have a stick. For some games, you need to have stick, right? Have a stick for what? Like hockey, right? Or for like some other games, right? You need to have a stick. And you need to have a puck. So what is puck? Guys, you may check it out. What is puck? What sports can use the puck? Actually, this is a not familiar words, right? Yeah, check it out in sports. What is puck? Puck means what? Puck means what? It's a puck is like an ice hockey, right? A hockey puck is a disc used in some games, serving the same use as a ball in ball games. Okay, so pucks are used very like often in the ice hockey. Ice hockey is a sport, ice hockey. Okay, so yeah, it's a major international sport. Okay, two standard hockey pucks. Hockey pucks are hard discs of rubber that are used to play ice hockey. Okay, so which sport or what sport have a puck? So its puck is like play in ice hockey sports. Okay, so this one is not very familiar because maybe we don't know ice hockey. Maybe you guys play ice hockey, so you know what's this, right? Okay. Next one is the protectors. Protectors. So what is protectors in a sports? What is protectors in a sports? Check it out, guys. What is protectors in a sports? Protectors, I think like is from this word is from protect, right? It's something used to protect yourself. Okay, protectors. Okay, so what are the things that we can use? Protectors, right? Protectors. Okay, we can see here. I think maybe you can use something like put in your knee or in your hand, like to protect yourself from getting hurt. Okay, so this is called protectors. Okay, next one is racket, right? So what is this? Racket. Racket. Do you guys know racket? What's the difference between racket and bat? Okay, think about this. Racket and bat. Bat. Hmm? This is pronounced racket, right? It's not request. Okay, racket. RACQUET, racket. Okay, racket is type of bat with a round or oval frame. Okay, so used especially in tennis, badminton, and squash. Okay, so what's the difference between racket and bat? What's the difference? Bat we know is like, yeah, when you play the badminton, right? You use the bat or use racket to play it, right? So so what's the difference? Do you guys know? So a racket has strings while a bat is solid piece of equipment. So we can understand like this. Racket have strings, like racket, like badminton racket. It has strings. Okay, badminton. Look at the badminton. Badminton, we don't say is a bat. We don't say badminton bat. We say badminton racket. Why? Because it have strings. Strings. Okay, STRING. Strings there. Okay, so bat, you can say ping pong bat. Is no strings there at all, right? So that's why we call bat. Okay, next one is about what? Skis. Okay, SKIS. So this one pronounced the G, skis. Okay, so what is skis? Skis what means what? It means travel over slope on skis, take part in the sports or okay, skis is about what? Yeah, it's you like travel in the slope. Use this one to slide in the slope, right? So this is called skis, okay? And skates, what is skates? What's the skis and skates? What's the difference between skis and skates? Skis and skates, what's the difference? What's the difference between skis and skates? Skis is usually a flat surface. Skis have long boards on the boots for either going down a mountain on slow on water behind a boat. Okay, so yeah, what's the meaning? What's the difference? Skis and skis. Skis have long boards on the boots. Skis have long boards on the boots. Okay, so what does this mean? It's like, yeah, if we don't know like too much where about the sports, maybe we don't know this, right? Yes. Yeah, skis maybe something like you use like a stick, right? That one is like you use like a stick when you ski, right? So it's like what? Like when you do the skinning, right? So it's like you use that one when you do the skinning, right? Yeah. Yeah, actually I don't know this one quite well, okay, because I never played this one. Okay, I never played. I don't know that one. Okay, maybe it's like something like a stick that you're gonna use when you do the skating, right? And skates is like, yeah, skates we know is like kind of like a board that you use and to ski, right? To do the skiing. Okay, so this is for like you do the sports on the slope, right? You do the sports on the slope. Okay, so it should be the winter times, right? During the winter. Okay, so it has a lot of snow and you can do these sports. Okay, yeah. Okay, now let's see next one. Last one is the games, right? We have different games or we have different like matches. Like first one is basketball, tennis, volleyball, squash, football, and handball. Okay, so what is the squash and the handball? Think about that squash. This is hard because maybe we don't play that often, right? Squash, sometimes called squash rackets. So it is a racket sport played by 2 or 4 players in a forward court. Okay, so what's that? What is squash? With a small hollow rubber ball, the players alternate striking the ball with their rackets onto the playable surfaces of the forwards of the court. The objective of this game is to hit the ball in such a way that the opponent is not able to play a valid return. Okay, so squash player prepares to strike the ball with his racket. So what is squash? This game. So the equipment should have squash ball, should have squash racket. Okay. And have non-marking gum soled shoes. Okay, so this is hard. Okay. So this game is from squash. This game is from Egypt. The origins is the older game. It's from Egypt. Okay, man. Very hard. I even don't know what's this. Okay. Yeah, you guys can search. Yeah, we can see the picture there. It's kind of like playing with something like a tennis, but it's different with the tennis, right? Yes, this is called a squash. Yeah, I never played this. I don't know this. Okay. Yeah, you guys can search it. Okay. So what is handball? I don't know either. What is handball? Okay. Tell me and search it. What is handball? Handball is a team sport in which 2 teams of 7 players each pass a ball using their hands with the aim of throwing it to the goal. Okay, so this is like this is like just hand, like playing with your hand, right? Throw the ball with the hand, okay, but have 7 players. Okay, so this is also a game. Okay, so yeah, we don't play that often, but it exists. Okay, this game exists, so we know how to play it. It's like a demanding body contact sport that involves 2 teams, 2 teams of 7 players. Okay, so this should have 7 players, 7 people to play with the handball game. Okay, okay, so I think the first one and the second one, third one, which we are very familiar, like this and this, right? But squash and handball, like we are not familiar with this. Okay, so we just need to know this vocabulary. Okay, whether we play it or not, it doesn't matter, but we just need to know the vocabulary here. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, I give you some time to finish this chart, everyone. Complete the chart by adding the words below. Now we have words here. Some of the words we just explained one by one already, right? And some of the words maybe still like not clear. Okay, you guys can search it out from the internet. Then we can put it here. The first one is places, put the vocabulary here, games, sport, people, and equipment. Okay, give you some time to do it. Okay, now see first one, places. What are the words can put it here? Okay, we can see rain, pool, club, course, field, track, pitch, ground, court, and stadium. Okay, so which one we are not familiar? I think the first one, rain, right? Rain can be a place. Okay, and so this is like very professional from the scores. So rain means what? Okay, games we have snooker, golf, squash, right? We just say squash is a game. Tennis, hockey, right? Ice hockey, and basketball, right? And next one sports like canoeing, athletics, boxing, swimming, motor racing, fishing, skiing, diving. Okay, this is we call sports, right? And the first one may be a little bit hard for us, right? And the people, we just say these are the people, right? Umpire, umpire, we say is just kind of like a judge, right? Coach, defender, player, judge, right? This is a judge. Okay, team, goalkeeper, captain, manager, and striker. And equipment, we use club, skis, rod. How to say OAR? OAR means what? This is now let's hear. Or. Okay, so it's a pour with a flat blade pivoting or log. So this is, should be equipment for playing what kind of sports? So you used to play with the water. So you used to play with the water. Okay, so this one is maybe it's hard for us to understand if we don't know how to do it, right? So let's listen again. Or. Okay, so this one. Next one is net. We know net, right? Next one is stick and whistle. This one is what? Balls. This one is boots. This one is trunks. Okay. So what is this one? Whistle in sports.
Whistle.
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 Whistle. So it's like kind of like a suit. So what kind of sports we use this one? What kind of sports we use this one? Whistle. I think it's like it's used by the judge, right? Not the player, it's by the judge. Sometimes the judge are gonna use the whistle and stop the game. Is that right? Okay. And this one is horse, right? Now let's see this one. How do we use in the sports?
Foul.
Power.
Foul.
Power.
Foul.
Okay, it means what? BOW. No, ไม่ใช่ power. BOWLS.
Both.
Balls.
Both.
Balls. Okay, so the game played with heavy balls, the object of which is propel one's ball so that it comes to rest as close as possible to previous ball, small ball. This is played like this one. You guys can check it in the internet. Okay, this one is like there are many different size of the balls in the playground. Okay, different size. Have big one, have small one. So this one is called ball. Now let's hear again.
Balls.
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 Balls. Okay, balls. Okay. So this is a game. Can use this one. This balls. Okay, it's kind of like a ball, but it's like it's heavy. It's very heavy. Okay. This one is boots. Boots, we know we need to wear this one, right? Boots.
boots,
Boots.
boots,
Boots. Okay. This one is like shoes. We wear this one like shoes. Okay. Which sports we need to wear shoes like boots? Wear boots. Which sport? Think about it. Which sport? How about ice hockey? Do we need to wear boots there? Ice hockey? Boots? Which sports we need to wear boots? Or maybe rugby, right? When we play rugby, we need to wear boots, rugby, right? Football, maybe football also need to wear boots, right? Football. When we play football, we need to wear boots, right? Rugby, we need to wear boots. Okay. Last one is trunks. What is trunks? What is trunks? Which sports we gonna use trunks? Trunks. Trunks are a type of clothing worn for swimming or as shorts for some sports. They can also refer to the core muscle of the body, which can be important for athletic tasks like running, throwing, and kicking. So, yeah, trunks here, it can mean something like pants, like shorts, okay, pants or shorts that you can wear, like a clothes. One kind of clothes when you wear this one when you play the sports, okay? So trunk is like clothes, trunks. Trunks are a type of men's underpants that are lower cut than boxer briefs, but not as low as briefs. They are designed to fit more tightly than boxers to provide support and shape. Okay, so sports trunks are available in a variety of types and brands. Some trunks are made with functional fabrics that help wick away moisture. Okay, so this is kind of like clothes, like a pants. Okay, okay, guys, these are the vocabulary here, and that's what we learned today. And I hope you guys to review this vocabulary and try to search some of the vocabulary that we are not still familiar with. Okay, so I see you guys in next class. Bye bye. Have a nice day.